Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers are always welcome in any of my readings. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What is going on with your person? Where are we headed? What are their intentions? Where any guidance that spirit has for us. So let's open this up to our spirit guides now. If this is the first time you've ever watched me, it is a fully channeled message. So I'm going to be calling in my guides, and you guys are going to get some beautiful messages, some love messages. Let's start with our Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, spirit, I ask that you guide me. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that you need us to know? The person on our mind. What is it that you have for us? Thoughts and feelings, intentions. Where are we headed? Any guidance you want us to know around this connection? Things to think about. Love messages. I am listening for you now. I have unexpected. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. So they're saying I wasn't expecting to hear from them. Not sure if this is an no contact yet, but maybe they caught you by surprise. Maybe they've reached out to you and they said they weren't available. But it's something going on with I wasn't expected to hear from them, and all of a sudden they came into your energy. Is this a no contact spirit? I have your intuition. I'm going to go right now with a soul connection. The unexpectation is more along the lines of I wasn't expecting you to come into my life at this time. And maybe I'm just kind of caught off guard. Maybe I stopped looking. Maybe I stopped fantasizing about it or wondering or manifesting. A little bit of a caught off guard. I'm going to say it that way. Maybe you just have been, like I said, I gave up. You know, sometimes you're just like, I just don't think I'm ever going to meet my person. And you kind of drop it for a while. All right. I have a snake. Everybody out there is a snake. So maybe you just weren't meeting the right people. You know, that's how it feels. It feels like I don't know, maybe I stopped looking because everybody I was meeting just wasn't anything I was interested in, or even worse, that, you know, they would have been toxic for me. They're not somebody I definitely want to be with. So sometimes you just kind of say, I'm not interested. Finances, somebody who has money problems, a snake with money problems. I'm going to say that that's the truth. There's a lot of people out there that it's not just about cheating on you, it's using you. It's somehow you end up picking up their tab, you know, and you're like, how did I get here? There's a lot of users out there. So I feel like you just put this part or put this on hold for a little bit and said, you know, if the right one comes along, I'll know it, is what they just said. And that's probably what happened. I'll know it is really how the feeling is when it's the right one. And so if this is the right one, spirit, please share with me that I have anxiety, stress, panic attacks. I'm going to say that you let it go. Okay, that you surrender to the when, the who, the if. All right. And no sooner do you surrender than that's when somebody comes into your life. That's probably what has happened. So this person is somebody that I feel like is reaching out to you. Now, maybe you just crossed paths with this person and you're wondering, is this going to turn into something more? Spirit, please share with me. Is this the person that I'm supposed to be with? Are you eliminating the stress, the finances, and the snake? Are you taking that away? I have an 8 of Cups. Otherwise, I'm going to walk away. I have a Devil. I have Strength. And I have a Judgment. Okay, so Spirit's reminding you that you are, first of all, stronger than you think. But I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like you do have a good judge of character. Okay. You have either experienced being with the wrong people, so you're not going to do that again. But it was also a feeling of trust your judgment. Okay. Somebody comes into your life, you're going to be able to identify in a very short period of time that this person is toxic, this person isn't working, this person isn't the person that I want to be with. And it is a sense of I have the ability to walk away. So don't worry about I'm stuck or trapped. If I start something, you're never stuck or trapped. You can always make a decision at any time that this isn't going to work, that this is not something I need in my life. So keep that in mind. But right now, you do have a good sense of judgment. I guess they want to remind you of that. Keep your mind open, they're saying. Maybe it's somebody you're trying to give a chance to. I have a Ace of Wands. I have a Nine of Wands. I have Temperance. Okay, good. So these are some good energies coming into you. So first of all, okay. It's been a long road. I get it. It's not, which is good in a sense that you have this experience. So use that experience to your advantage. You know, when the red flags go up this time, move on quicker. Okay. Don't let somebody kind of like reel you in and you look up one day and you're like, what just happened to my life? So no, the good news is the passion. I'm attracted to you. This person's definitely attracted to you. This person sees you as stable, which is nice, and secure. There is a sense of we're balancing each other. There is a sense of they like you because you're emotionally balanced. Okay. But they're saying at the same time, you're very powerful. And so there's like this inner, I can get anything done that I set my mind to power that you have. So they see that in you, and that's probably what they're really attracted to. So they're saying there's not a lot that razzles you. There's not a lot that freaks you out anymore. I feel like I've been there, done that, seen it all. Energy. I can pretty much handle it. If anything, I feel like I have worked really, really hard at creating a life for myself where I am emotionally balanced. And I'm not going to let anybody take away my peace of mind. So unless this person comes into my life and I continue to feel that way, but I do feel like they make you feel that way. I will say that. I feel like this person there's a sense of peace. There's a sense of calmness to them. There's a sense of comfort to them. The Two of Pentacles, a little bit of a, do I really want to be, here's the Judgment in the Two of Pentacles, which is probably what's going on. It's probably more of a comparing it to others more than anything. Is this person good for me? Is this person somebody that in the long run is good for my higher self, my future self? Okay. You could even be looking at from a financial perspective. Are they okay financially? Are they in a good place financially? Because I don't want to, I'm not talking about marriage or anything else, but I don't want to be connected to somebody that is, you know, in a really, really bad place financially, because then you feel guilty or you feel bad trying to live your life, and sometimes you can't help them too. You want to, but you can't. You've got just enough money to kind of take care of yourself and keep your kids and keep your head above water. So, but you are a good judge of character. And maybe we're just trying to figure out, is this person stable, would be the best way for me to say it. Spirit, what is it that we have? I have bottom of the deck, I have a Queen of Wands. Okay, this is a new beginning. This is a relatively new beginning for you guys. Maybe they just come into your energy and you're just trying to sum them up. But there's feelings that growing. They're saying there's feelings that are growing for you. And I do feel like this is starting to look at the big picture of things, that we're kind of looking at all the pieces right now. So maybe you've been with this person for a little while. Like, do I have a future with them? Do I really have feelings for them? Am I falling in love with them? Is this real love? Are they in love with me? So I feel like we're doing a lot of that. But at the end of the day, it does feel, this does feel positive to me. They just want to keep reminding you that you're a good judge of character. And for some reason, you don't trust your judgment. Either you're saying, I just keep picking the wrong people, or why was I with that last person if I'm such a good judge of character? So there's something going on with me with that right now. Let's get some feelings. They're saying there's something more going on here. So I want to ask them what they mean by that. It feels like there's something deeper. There's something more, is what they said. Okay. I almost felt like, I feel like it's a soul contract, like a twin flame energy, where I'm starting to think that we're more connected than just two people that are dating. Okay. So there's something going on. You are too good for me. Sometimes we feel that way when we first really like somebody. You know, this is too good to be true. I can't stand leaving you, or I won't leave you. Like the thought, how about the thought of leaving you would kill me? I'm working on my finances. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely something going on. And maybe you know it already, and they're being honest with you. I'm pulling myself out of debt. You know, I'm saving, paying off my credit cards. I had medical bills, you know, something like that. But I do feel like you're trying to get a better handle on this. And it's not necessarily your business, Spirit just said, to know what somebody else's finances is. But if you are entering into some kind of, you know, more significant other relationship, you want to have a kind of handle on something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I dream about you often. I feel like you've been in their dreams. I feel like they've been searching for you. I feel that they're using the word cosmic. It feels like the universe brought us together. I mean, I'm just going to say it that way. Maybe that's just something you say to each other, but it just feels like it's more on a universal cosmic level, and we're trying to wrap our head around it because it's going to feel good. It's going to feel right. So that's okay. You'll get the answers. You know, sometimes when it's a good connection, we're so used to bad connections. We just question a good connection more than we question a bad connection for some reason. My heart is yours. So somebody's starting to fall for you. That feels good also, because I also like the loyalty feeling that's coming into me, because I'm not questioning this person. Like the thought of leaving you isn't on the radar screen right now. So whoever this is, they're going to stick around. I can't move. That feels like you're paralyzing me. You know, like I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like paralyzed. That's good. Focus on yourself. I want you to be the best that you can be as well. You know, can you continue to be yourself within the relationship with the right person? That's imperative. Okay. You don't want to give up yourself, all this stuff that you've been working on because you have somebody new in your life. Like that doesn't make sense. This divine love thing is new to me, and I'm scared. It does feel like a divine love. It does. And is it scary? Possibly. It's just, we're not used to it, is probably what's going on. You're so used to, in the beginning of this reading, it was meeting the snakes and people with money issues and problems, and you're just so used to meeting the wrong people that when a sacred union comes in, you really are kind of over analyzing it as opposed to being more receptive to it. So I think that we just need to accept it, is how I feel. Spirit, share with me about this connection. I have an energy vampire. I can't do it again, is how it came into me. I can't be with a person who drains me emotionally, physically, financially, is a user. So again, use your judgment, they keep saying. It's, if you've been there, that's the lesson you learned. Somebody just drained me. Spiritual, you're higher, you're on a high, look at arms wide open, you guys, for those of you that watch me all the time. Arms wide open. My higher self and my higher path are inviting you in, is how it's coming into me, that I'm on a different plane with this person, that we are on the same spiritual level, that we want the same things, we talk about the same things, we treat each other equally, we treat each other with respect and loyalty and trust. So it is a much higher, it's a higher spiritual connection for some reason. And maybe you've been just wanting that more than anything. And it's maybe that's not how we describe each other to each other, because we don't walk around going, oh, you're my higher spiritual connection. But you feel it. You can feel it like in your soul that there's a different level of union. It's a bond. Romanticizing, putting you on a pedestal, a little bit of idealize you. I respect you. I look up to you. So you've got somebody who is, they're saying, very interested in you, but they're interested in like the whole you. And I also just got a sense of, I've been telling my friends about you. I've been telling my family about you. I'm proud of you. I tell them your accomplishments or something that you're working on or doing. And, I just share that information with them. And I'm just so proud of you. I have toxic. Look for the red flags. You're smarter than you think, Spirit is saying. It's always that person who tricks you, that makes you second guess or doubt yourself in another relationship. The person who, lied to you or kept secrets. It's not this turn. It's not this time. This person is honest, is what they're saying. They look at this. Love wins. It's a sincere love offer. I like that. I want sincere, Spirit. I want a person who just for once is real. And I want the person who comes into my life, who doesn't play games and loves me for me. I have a bottom of the deck. I have a date, courtship, dating, romance. How about treats you right? Maybe that's a good way for you to know, is this person going to, the toxic person only thinks about themselves. They're not going to be, where would you like to go out to dinner tonight, honey? What would you like to do tonight? Let me make reservations. The toxic person is going to be like, I'm coming over. What are you going to make me? What do you have? No, this is a sincere love offer, is how they're saying it. Okay, so we want to get our arms around that. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? Let's see. Yeah, they're saying that you're looking for a confirmation. Okay. I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. I want you to listen for them saying things like, I wouldn't push this away. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Or I have never felt this way before, something like that. My love for you will never die. Yeah, I feel like they want to stay. Unless you push them away, I feel like this person's all in. You give me butterflies. I still get excited to see you. I get excited that we're going to have a date. We're going to spend the day together, the weekend together. You could turn me on with just a touch. You could be the most exciting person to them. So your person is totally into you, is how it's coming into me. I melt every time I see your smile. Don't second guess yourself. The Spirit just said, feel your feelings. And allow these feelings to enjoy your feelings. If you have good feelings about this person, you're enjoying your time, you're having fun, feel your feelings. Don't second guess it and worry about, when the ghost in the past is going to come out of a closet. Just figure out that you've got a good head on your shoulders and you can make the right decisions. You complete me. I like the balance in this relationship. I liked this feeling of the peacefulness that you've spent so much time earning through the vampires of the world. This person doesn't take that away from you. If anything, it makes it even more concrete. So that feels really good. The moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love with you. This is good. It's good. So let's let it unfold. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it for what it is, if it's right in front of us. Let's thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you, Spirit, for these loving messages. And I want to thank you for being here. Put it out into the universe. Claim it, own it. It's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. Also, I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a pick a card channel and I have a twin flame channel, and you may be interested in those readings as well. And I'll put the links in the description. In the meantime, I'm going to say, trust your feelings. These feelings are real, and we're going to see where this goes. We'll see you soon.